Welcome to the Palava Hut. I'm Richland.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Hawa, and this is episode 4. So thank you for tuning in. We have a very special episode this week, and we have a special guest, our own Liberian celebrity, Olympian Emmanuel Matadi. Mr. Matadi made his first appearance at the Olympics at the 2016 Games in Rio, representing Liberia in track and field, doing the men's 100 and 200 meters. He currently holds Liberian records in the 60, 100, and 200 meters. And earlier this year, he actually won a bronze medal for the country in the 200 meters at the 2016 African Championship. So, welcome, Emmanuel.
And congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me.
You can tell us a little bit about yourself before we jump in.
Well, I was born in Liberia, Monrovia. I'm Pele. But yeah, I moved over to the States when I was 8 years old. We lived in California at first, and then we moved to Minnesota, St. Paul, where my family still lives. And then, that's the short story.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, the icebreaker for this week is, what's your favorite Liberian saying growing up? Who's going to start first?
I'll start.
That was quick.
She wants to start. What's your favorite saying?
My mom always said this to me. Till the day.
Better not
Even
steal
to this
my
day.
own.
Children who can't hear, they will feel.
My mom would say, child I can feed.
Oh my. That was my favorite one because it had so many scars to go along with it.
Oh my God.
not physical
really
scars,
dark.
but like, every time you're getting in trouble, it's like, oh, she had to say that phrase at the end. Sure, who can hear it will feel? Oh my, just, oh my gosh. Like, I felt like I would rather just get the punishment than hear that phrase.
Wow.
Anyone else?
I'll have to agree with you, but it's not my favorite, but that's the one that I remember the most. 'Cause that's like all I ever heard was child I can feed, so it's like embedded in my brain.
Mine, my mama always say this. Fanta que pas.
Oh, yes, I remember that one too.
So anytime I wanted to go anywhere, she would say that. So. And they're right,
It's the best.
Yeah. What about you, Emmanuel?
I think mine's like, hey, man. After every something happened, hey, man. I think that would be mine. Every time something happened, just, hey, man.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, man. Hey, my people.
Oh my God.
And
That wraps up our interview.
And there you have it, Mr. Matadi, up close and personal.
Okay, cool. So we're going to transition now into our Black Girls Magic segment. And this week we're going to highlight, not a girl necessarily, but Emmanuel. So all the great accomplishments and all the great things he's accomplished in his own personal life and just for the country. And there's just a lot of things to be proud of. So, usually we highlight a woman who's doing something awesome, but this week we're going to highlight Emmanuel. So. And you're here, so it's awesome. All right, cool. So let's just jump right into the questions. Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
So, Mr. Matadi.
Hello.
So what is the process for qualifying for the Olympics?
Well, for Liberia, the standard it's called IAF, which is International Athletic Association, which is like sanction all the countries and stuff. So basically, you got hit standards. So for and not only Liberia, but all the countries, you have to run at least a 10-16 for the 100 and 20-50 for the 200. Like USA got trials because it's a large country, but Liberia for us, we just have to hit the standards and you go. So we're lucky like that.
So how did you get into track and field, just like in general? How did you get into the sport?
Originally, I was playing football, American football. So no confusion.
I asked him if he played.
Yeah, no confusion. But I was playing football, and I was having like back issues and stuff, and I always like my friends ran and stuff, but I wasn't really into it. I never really seen the meaning behind just running in a circle or just running, just to run. But it actually ended up being really fun, and I started my sophomore year in high school. Ended up being really fun. I just did relays my sophomore year. Junior year, I started doing opens, and I'm just so happy my times was fast. And, I mean, you're winning, so you stick with it when you're winning.
Isn't that the truth? So,
what were your earliest childhood memories about Liberia?
Earliest is probably traveling as far as like because first we was in Kakata, and then we
What was the name?
Kakata, and then
Kakata.
and then we came over to Monrovia, but I think that would be my most like memorable because just up to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you said you came here when you were 8, right?
Yeah, I came when I was 8.
Do you have like specific memories about like transitioning from like Liberia to the United States and what that was like?
I think the hardest one was not when we first came to the States, but when we came from California to Minnesota because we came in the wintertime.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm coming from Liberia
We
to so we coming from Liberia to California where Cali is the weather
Right,
still decent, but you can come up here. I remember I was on open toe sandals on. Yeah, open toe sandals, some like I don't know, like running pants, like the thin ones. It was just like a jacket. So I kind of just remember just stepping the toe. I mean the snow, and just.
Oh my goodness! What a traumatic experience.
Terrible.
Your first day in a new country.
Yeah.
You
No,
step
no,
your
you
foot in
say-
this.
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness. So you've chosen to represent Liberia at the Olympics and like other international events.
Right.
Was that an easy decision to make for you, or how does that feel to represent the country?
At first it was because I mean to represent the country that's great, and Liberia really don't have like a lot like as far as like recently all the stuff that's been going on, but just to be able to like shine like a positive light on the country and bring something positive to our people, that would make the decision real easy because I was playing rugby also.
Really?
Yeah, and USA Rugby wanted me to actually play on a national team.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I had turned that down to run for Liberia. So
Really? So walk us through that because that sounds like a really great opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Decide
yeah.
to represent Liberia instead.
yeah, like I said, it was mainly just because like you hardly ever see like Liberia on on like a high status, and that really influenced my decision. But as far as the rugby stuff, I like last 2 summers ago, I was right when I graduated, so last summer actually. So I went to New York to play on the USA developmental team, and ended up being really good at it, whatever. Then they wanted me to come out to Chula Vista in California to play.
Wow.
So but yeah, I ended up telling them I was going to run out the year, just run for Liberia since the Olympic year, and then actually they said I could come back 2017 if I still want to play.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but this year coming up is World Champion. A lot of people think track is only for Olympics, like every 4 years, but it's but actually like every year is a championship. So next year is World Championships. Then a year after that is indoor World Championship. This year coming up is outdoor. But yeah. So what made my final decision was just being able to do something positive for our people.
That actually brings me into the next question, which is, what does Liberia really mean to you?
As far as like,
well, as far as like because you said you made that decision based off the fact that you don't see a lot of people supporting Liberia, shining a positive light onto them. You could have easily made another decision. So really, what place does Liberia hold in your heart? It could be anything.
I mean, it was a big place because it's home. At the end of the day, it's home. Is the motherland.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, my main thing is like it's just because the support I was getting while I was over there was huge. Just like. It was good to see like we all could come together as one, just to support being in me or not, whatever it was, just seeing like we all could actually come together and just support something for us, what I'm saying? Yeah, so like as far as Liberia holding the place in my heart, it holds a big place in my heart because like I said, it's home, and you always gotta love home.
Yeah.
Have you ever been back since you moved here?
I don't know. 15 I was gonna go back, but since then no.
So you did go back, or you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't.
2015 or
No, when I was 15.
Oh,
When you
okay.
were 15. Okay. Are you gonna go back?
Yeah, December.
Oh, okay.
December.
For what? Just to visit or?
Yeah, visit and some of the reps and the reps, the government people, whatever, I guess I don't know how to call them, but some of the officials, I can say. So
They want to meet you?
Yeah, they want me to go over there. So
You're
Don't
probably
be
gonna meet the
corrupt.
president.
I
and
know.
stuff, right?
Don't get corrupt.
I don't know. We gonna see.
That's pretty cool. That's really exciting. I think going to Liberia.
Oh, you heard me?
Listen, it's recording. Well, this is such a mess.
Tell us more about your mom and dad.
Oh, as far as like support,
Yeah.
yeah, they're great. I think without them, I probably wouldn't even finish high school.
Wow.
But no, but for real though, you know, African parents, they
Yeah.
keep you in line.
Just talk about that.
But, yeah, but the loving, you know, so I'm really grateful just to have like the parents that I have. Like they're huge supports, and they always make sure, you know, I'm doing the right thing. And even if I'm off track or whatever, they're there, you know. So it's like a lot of people like stray off and they're just by themselves. But like I'm not even my parents, but my whole family. I'm just lucky to have them. And like I said, without them, I probably wouldn't. Y'all probably wouldn't even heard of me.
What's the Matadi?
Okay, cool.
Do you have any siblings? I don't know.
Yeah, I got 2 older sisters.
Oh, okay. So you're the
Youngest,
and the only.
only boy.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. That's a lot.
Youngest, only boy.
Wow.
You talked a little bit about this with the parent question, but how do you avoid like negative peer pressure?
Oh, I mean, it's always gonna be there, you know, like, you know, pressure always gonna be there. And negativity too. It's like with the good and the bad, you know, you always gonna. But how to avoid it? Just I try to block everything, like block it out. Like it's kind of hard to explain. I guess you gotta teach yourself to always keep a positive mind, you know, and that just don't come easy. It's kind of like you gotta be conscious of that, you know. You gotta be conscious of your thoughts, and you gotta know, like, you gotta always think, you know, like.
So do you check yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Be like, oh, hold up.
Yeah, because no matter who you are, you always gonna have like stuff gonna get to you. You know, somebody might say something, or you might say like, I don't bother me, but you know, you be like, dang. But yeah, you gotta check yourself. Like, come on now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there was some controversy surrounding like you guys get into the Olympics. You know,
Right.
other Olympian, Miriam Krama, and there were reports that you guys had to pay out of pocket. So is that true, or like how did that happen?
No, that's not true. Paying out of pocket. No, but no, but all seriousness though. No, we didn't have to pay out of pocket. What I don't know, like deep was really going on, but what I heard was like everybody else heard that they took out a loan from one of the Liberian banks, and they basically paid our way for that loan. Like the government didn't do it. It was the Olympic Committee, Liberian's Olympic Committee took out the loan. Yeah, so that's what happened. And like I said, like with the Olympic Committee and the Liberian government, I'm not really sure how, like, you know,
Everything transpired.
yeah, how they interact. Yeah, so obviously there's a problem there, and which like they gotta handle that, because at the end of the day, that don't hurt them like it hurt the athletes, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so like at the end of the day, they gotta like resolve that somehow. And yeah, so as far as paying out of pocket, no.
But can you talk more about like the process? Because I mean, you got qualified. You're going to represent Liberia, and then when did that money issue come up? And how did what was the
Like when did I hear about it?
Like when?
I guess I don't even know how to ask the question, but it's like, so you're qualified for the Olympics. You're ready to represent Liberia.
Right.
You know,
What's
you
the
have to
next
start
step?
planning about buying your ticket, getting a hotel, those kind of things. So like, when did those issues come up about money?
Oh, the crazy part is that article that came out about like we having to pay our way.
Yeah.
Like that didn't come out until we was in real. Like none of that stuff like affected me. Like I didn't even hear about that stuff until I was in.
okay.
Yeah. So like as far as like me planning on buying my own ticket, like none of that. Like
That didn't happen.
yeah.
Okay.
So because one of the people that works for Liberia, his name's Kute. So and from the start, right when I qualified, he was like, your ticket already bought basically because you qualified.
Oh, so
you know?
he contacted you then?
Yeah, he's
to
like,
let you know that.
yeah,
you
he's like,
paid for
yeah,
it.
he's like, you qualify your ticket. He's like, don't even worry about that. I was like, all right. And as far as like village, we still in the Olympic Village, not the, so
okay.
yeah. So
I don't know.
so that's that was freedom.
I don't think we all.
I think
But yeah.
because the reports where there was like a GoFundMe,
Yeah.
there was all these things that were coming up on Facebook
You know.
about like
Yeah.
some people were testifying on Facebook,
Right.
You
Yeah.
gotta support athletes, the people like all this stuff.
But that is true though. Like they do got to do like a way better job like supporting the athletes and stuff,
definitely.
because like we all know Liberia isn't really always on top of their stuff,
Right.
And if they're trying, like if we're trying to be where they say they want to be, it has to be support.
Right.
There has to be.
Action speaks.
Like like you can't do nothing by yourself.
Right.
So
But We were under the impression that you paid like
Right.
like
You
swipe
paid
your card.
your own
Like, this was-
money.
Like, this was facts.
Oh, nah,
We're
nah,
quoting
nah.
here.
Well, we clear that up.
Nah, don't go my way.
So how does your training routine, like, how does it work? Like,
Well, I was training in Vegas, Las Vegas.
Okay.
I'm not no longer training there this upcoming season, but I was training in Las Vegas, and basically every day, I probably have like one rest day out the week.
wow.
I mean, I guess counting the weekends, so 3. Like during the week though, like the weekdays, I have one rest day, and it's not really like a rest day, just like a jog type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's like
Thinking
my,
it's like laying down.
Yeah, it's like a jog.
that's my
but,
day. That's like I'm on.
So basically like 3 hours a day, 3 hours a day, just straight running.
So what does your training consist of? Is like running, or do you lift weights, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, well in Vegas we really didn't like touch weights like that, but where I'm going now it will be weights, but more running and like sand. I did a lot of sand stuff like plyometrics in the sand, which just like jumping, jumping and stuff, a lot of hills, running hills and stuff.
Well, what did your diet consist of? What were you eating?
I eat a lot of like fish and meat, yeah, and greens of course, and I can't stay away from it.
What kind of greens?
Collard greens, potato greens, but
It busts to the hotel.
So do you
uh,
I guess I want to know, like, do you have a strict diet, or can you eat what you want to eat? What do you want to eat?
I mean, yes and no. I don't mind. It's not like, oh, you have to eat this, you know. But I do be aware of what I eat, you know, because at the end of the day, do hurt me because I'm on a, like, as far as sprinters go, I'm on the heavier side because I'm 212, I'm 212 pounds, and usually sprinters be like 170.
Okay,
So it's like before the Olympics, were you on like a strict diet, and then after you got accepted, was you on like a stricter diet?
Oh no, everything stays the same.
Okay.
Yeah, everything stays the same. Like I said, I don't have a bad diet like overall anyway, but mostly just fish, chicken.
So no ice cream.
Nah, I don't really mess with that.
Oh my
You
god.
eat a lot of African food, or no?
Oh yeah, well when I'm with my parents I do, but when I'm by myself not so much.
Is it portions, or is it like a big bowl or a pot?
I'm a big bowl man.
I was like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what do you feel is your biggest accomplishment at this point in your career?
Yeah, I said Olympics. I mean, I got to, right? Yeah, I probably said the Olympics, and also probably, yeah, the Olympics, and probably NCAA nationals. I won the 100 and 200 nationals. So I said those two, but by far the Olympics, just because just being on that stage is something special. So yeah, I said Olympics.
Oh my god.
Oh, and I get holding the flag. That was dope.
Oh,
I was just about to ask.
Should ask that question.
Yeah, that was nice.
Those suits were so cute.
No, they weren't. Who? Oh, I got a question. So who made you?
I'm not
Did
gonna
they,
comment. No comment.
Did they
No comment.
Did you have options, or
No
was
comment.
that what you?
No comment. No, comment. No options. Basically, it was.
Because I'm just like really confused.
Who's the
on-
tailor?
Yes, like
Number.
why did
So-
you wear that?
Yeah, a lot of people were saying, why did it wear the flag on the suit and all that?
I thought it wasn't just us.
No. Yeah, I heard all that. I see all that. You know, I might not reply to everybody. I see everything everybody is saying and stuff. But yeah, it wasn't no option.
Okay, so you were made. So
Yeah, it wasn't like
forced.
it wasn't like here's 3 outfits y'all pick. No.
pick your favorite.
I walked in my room and that thing was hanging.
Like, better put it on.
Yeah, I said, I guess that's what we're doing, huh? But
I mean, it wasn't like horrendous. It just, next year, next 4 years, we gotta
Step up.
Step it up.
They gotta hire Hawa. What's the girl from? Oh my gosh, what's that one TV show where she's a designer?
That's a Raven?
No, she's an African designer.
I'm sorry, that's so weird. It was the first thing that popped in my head. That's some other good stuff.
Well, you say you're concerned because that's the first thing that popped in my head.
Never mind.
God.
I guess what was going through your mind as you were like
Walking
with
and
the flag, you're
and-
leading the country, you're
yeah,
leading
nice
us,
suit.
you have us on your back,
nice suit.
you're looking sharp.
Looking sharp in my nice suit.
I couldn't tell from the pictures, but did you have coupe shoes on?
What I did.
Like a little good little coupe before they went up there. So my man, you put your foot in the circle. You know the old men used to dance back in the day. No, you don't. Because your mom
Oh
never took you out.
man, y'all funny. Someone commented was like, "Are y'all wearing socks?" Yeah. But
No white coupe shoes.
No, seriously, what did you guys
Were they sneak? I couldn't tell what they were.
no, there wasn't sneakers. It was
to
kind
the
of like,
coupe shoes?
Yeah.
They were.
but the flag question.
What was going on?
What was going through your head walking down and
Giving a country my body.
So the whole time was under the stadium, so I didn't even see like how many people was in the stadium, like in the stands and stuff. So basically, I was the first one to walk out for the country, so I was the first to see the whole crowd. So I look up, I'm like, oh, this is wild, you know, like because like thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah, that's a huge reason.
Yeah, and you can like feel, you know how you can feel someone staring at you? You
my
can just
gosh.
feel like eyes on you, you know?
how'd
So
you feel?
I was just like, man, don't drop this flag because it's going to look bad. Yeah, I said you dropped this flag on. I was just going, oh.
And then you
my
coupe
God.
the rest of the way.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a good feeling, though. Like, just being asked to do it, it was a big honor. And, I mean, it felt nice, just being asked. And obviously, the thought, I deserved it, I guess.
Yeah.
But
You
I guess.
did.
But yeah, it was a great feeling. Great feeling. And it was crazy. I came after the whole ceremony was over. I didn't have my phone on me. My phone was still in the village, and I went back to the
I was
village.
about to say the village.
Yeah, the Olympic village. Yeah. So I go to my phone. My phone just blown up. I'm like, oh. But I just see videos and like pictures and stuff. I say, oh, it's crazy right now.
That's so cool. And your mom got to go to Rio.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
She
What is
surprised
the story
you.
behind your mom coming?
So basically the church, her church had raised money for her and stuff, but the airline, Delta Airline, had heard about the story, and Delta had basically they basically just give her a free ticket, like
wow.
free way to
Good to have kids.
It's good to have kids.
yeah, they give her a free trip to
That's so
to Rio and back. So
How'd you feel? Like, what was your reaction when she?
I was great. I tried not to cry because the camera was rolling. I sent the camera.
I
out.
saw her, like, I think it was a glimpse of the video. She, like, jumped up.
Yeah, I love
He
my
was
mom.
like, I saw your purse.
Yeah.
I walked in the room. I walked in the room. I said, purse. And I looked at it. I said, that's my mom's purse. But yeah, I love my mom, so it was great.
Your mama's boy.
Yeah, I am. I am a mama's
Well,
boy.
you're the only boy.
Right, I was just about to say,
right? You
you're
don't
the
have
only
any
boy.
other choice.
I'm a big mama's boy, so it was great. I wish both of my parents could have came, my mom and my dad. But just having one of them there is good enough.
Right.
So
It's a big moment.
Did
You're
your
like,
mom share any encouraging words with you while you were there? Anything that stuck with you while you were running or anything?
she just go crazy, man. So before I even went out there, I just heard.
Y'all do small prayer.
Yeah, she always prayed for me. She always prayed for me and stuff, And at the end of the day, she just say, just do your, do what you can, do your best, So she always makes sure like I don't feel pressured. So that's why I really appreciate because, everybody gonna expect something.
Yeah.
But she do a good job, making me feel not pressured, and she always talks to me, make me mellow. So I get that from her, that little mellowness. Yeah, so I liked having her there. Yeah, I liked it.
What's your mom's name?
I'm Florence.
Shout out to Mama Florence.
Mama Florence.
Mama Florence
Should go
Matadi.
to by Flosse.
Flossy.
Looks like a. Okay, oh my.
Flossy.
Flo.
Flo. So outside of your sport, what's your favorite hobby or hobbies?
I guess I'll just say like really just relaxing. I like pictures a lot. I like scenery. Yeah, I like going like places that got a lot of scenery. Like when I was in Vegas.
Be a photographer. I'm just kidding.
Nah, but like when I was in Vegas, the mountains and stuff. I like nature a lot, so I used to go up to the mountains and stuff to see the scenery. Cause the city's so much being around a lot of people sometimes, make you
Crazy.
crazy stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I like nature and stuff, so I always take my little nature walks and stuff. Everybody thinks it's kind of funny,
Sometimes
Yeah,
you
like-
need it, you know,
yeah.
clear your
You know,
head.
we're
and
Liberian
calm
men,
you
like in
down.
nature.
No, there's studies that say people who take 5-minute nature walks a day are like
Yes.
less likely to develop depression.
Wait, what?
So most are like,
People who take daily 5-minute walks outdoors are less likely to be
Oh,
depressed.
less. I thought you
that's
said more. But I said,
I said, let me
well,
stop. I was about to say, let me stop.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say something like playing Ludo, but I guess not.
not everybody likes your hobbies. Okay.
How do you deal with like the pressure from like the community, friends, family, like to succeed? So there's a lot of pressure if you go into the Olympics, but I'm sure throughout your life there's pressure.
Yeah,
How do you deal with that?
I don't really look at it as pressure, you know. It's more of a just, like I said, expectation. Everybody gonna expect something out of you, regardless of what you're doing, you know. Like you in school, they expect you to get your grades, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I mean, if you look at it as pressure, I feel like you just stress yourself out, you know.
Yeah.
I just look at it like support, you know, like everybody hitting me up like, oh, do this, do that. I mean, I just look at it like, yeah, I mean, you're supporting me, you know. I just look at it as support, like you want me to do well. That's how I see it. Like you want me to do well. So
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I have a follow-up question for that. So you were talking about positive thinking. What are some tips and tricks that you use to change those negative thoughts into positive thoughts that have been supporting you over the years?
I guess self-talk. Self-talk is really big to me. Self-talk to me is basically even when you're not thinking. It just to me self-talk is basically just uplifting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like always giving yourself encouraging words. Like even when you don't gotta do it when you're thinking negative. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you gotta like teach yourself. You gotta teach yourself to think positive. So like sometimes I just I wake up. It's kind of like being cocky with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you look good today, man. Yeah, but
Sometimes it's needed.
yeah, but no, no, but for real,
That.
yeah, for real, it's just even like we're going like, for example, like going to real and stuff. I guess my whole thing, my self-talk process through that was just like you raised some of these people already, you know what I'm saying? You did well when you raised them, you know, so it was just, it's just extra motivation for myself. So it's just self-motivation and positive thinking. I'm a big believer in that. And you just gotta believe it. After you tell yourself something, it's just like telling yourself a lie. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Or saying a lie. After a while, you stop believing that lie. You know what I'm saying? For real. After a while, you stop believing that lie. So you just do it, but just tell yourself positive stuff. After a while, you stop, believing it. And it do a lot for you. Like, to be honest, do a lot for you.
So when your feet was at the block, like
The starting blocks.
yeah, like what was running through your head, like?
Well, I wasn't even, like, to be honest, I was so, like, confident going in because all I needed to do was run 10, I think it was like 10-1 or 10-1 anything, and I would have made it to the next round. And I think that's probably where I messed myself up because I was so confident because I run 10-1 all the, you know what I'm saying? It's like every time I step on track, it's like I can run 10-1.
Okay.
So in my head, it's like, all you got to do is run 10-1 and you next round, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I went in there, I guess I went in too comfortable for my own good, I guess, because, like, I just knew I was going to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you're so used to it. And, yeah, so I mean, when I was in the blocks and stuff, it's just like, it's just another race, just run. So that was my thought process.
You want to go ahead?
Well, we kind of had a follow-up question for that. Well, in regards to the positive thinking, if you could talk to maybe people who are, trying to aspire to be just like you, following their dreams, whether it be in the like the athletic industry or anywhere else, what kind of words of encouragement would you give to them to be able to pursue their career and goals that's worked for you?
I would just say, like, you can't listen to what others, because everybody gonna want you to do something. Like, all right, so let's say I'm going to school and they'll be like, okay, I want you to be your parents want you to be a doctor, Like, everybody gonna want you to do something you might not be comfortable with doing, or you might not really want to do. And you can't, you just gotta do what you like. Probably not, I shouldn't say do what you want, but you gotta follow your dreams and like look at other people that did it from where you're from, Like, I tell people in St. Paul all the time, like, we grew up the same streets, the same everything, We basically did everything but for me, what changed my life was I started, like, believing I could be more than just hanging out in the corner and just chilling with y'all all day, And you just got to believe your goal. Set your goal and believe your goal. So that would be my biggest advice. And even on like social media, I always put the be who you want to be. You know, yeah.
One of our questions. I think it's in here somewhere.
Go ahead, ask it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you what the significance of that was.
Yeah, okay. Basically, like I said earlier, be who you want to be is basically don't listen to like outside input. I mean, it's okay to listen because everybody, you know, you pick up things from everybody and anybody, regardless. It can be homeless person in the street. If you actually sit down and listen to the man, you're gonna learn something. You know, you're gonna learn something. Every time you talk to somebody, you gotta learn something. You know, otherwise you just waste a conversation. But yeah, the be who you want to be is basically just find what you want to do and do it. Like, don't be scared, just do it. Who cares if you feel? Everybody's scared of like failure and stuff. You know, like who cares? Like everybody fails.
So we're
you gotta
end
understand.
up the same place
Yeah,
right
the
now.
worst thing, you enter the same place. Like I was saying, if like, all right, say I want to open a business and something, and I put all my money in this business, and the business failed. It's like, I mean, I know how it is to be broke, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm not going to go back to a place that I've never seen before, you know? Like, for real, like, it's not like I'm going, like, okay, if it don't, at least I tried, you know, and a lot of people don't try, and that's why everybody, I think, my personal view, I think that's why everybody is kind of like be stuck in like the position they're in, you know, because they don't try, or they do try and they stop trying. I mean, if you just keep trying, something gonna happen.
Right.
That's just a process of life. Yeah. Like if you keep repeating something gonna base sometimes something gonna give, you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Could you talk a little bit about college and what? I couldn't find what your major was in all my research. So what did you major
research? How you couldn't find that?
all my research. So what did you major in? What was your college experience like?
All right. Major exercise science, and my experience, I had a long process. So I went to junior college out of Johnson. Johnson. That was my high school in St. Paul. So I went to junior college, Butler County. I was there for 2 years, got my associate degree. Then I went to University of Louisville. I was there for a year, maybe not even a year, probably like a semester. But yeah, a year, whatever. But I was there, and then I didn't like the program, so I left and I actually sat out like a year and a half, almost 2 years out of school. And my friend, one of my good friends, was playing football up at Minnesota State, Mankato, and he was like, "Man, you got to get back in school." And I was like, "Yeah." You know, and after a while, I started looking around like I'm really not doing nothing, you know. And he went up to the coach office at Mankato, and he spoke to them for me, and they came up for a visit, and I ended up liking it. I went there, and I mean, it clicked. When I went there, everything clicked, you know. Like I said, you keep trying, something's gonna happen for you. Yeah, and it clicked. So I was grateful for that.
Are you gonna use your degree in any way, or?
I
mean, obviously.
I was gonna say, no, you using it,
right?
Using it. Or I mean, I guess my question is, are you like a full-time athlete, or is there something you do outside of it?
Oh yeah, right now I'm full-time. I'm full-time with it. I just recently got an agent, a new agent, and he working on an endorsement for me. So I'm full-time. I'm all in. But after, you can't run forever. You can't play sports forever. So after. I actually want to open up like a performance center out here in Minnesota, basically like a speed agility center type stuff. You know, you got to stick to what you know. So basically like a speed agility.
Soup center.
So basically like a speed agility center, like a elite center, just train out. Cause a lot of guys always ask me like, "Oh, can you get me ready for the comp, like NFL combine? Oh, can you?" Because everybody want to be fast, you know. Right. That's a market that's never gonna die. Regardless with sports, everybody wants speed, you know. So, yeah. So that's my plan. So after, I want to be done running probably around 30. Oh wow. Yeah, 30. I'm 25 now.
I was about to ask that. How old are you?
So next year.
Yeah, I'm 25 now. So I probably do one more.
Just got it.
So probably do like one more Olympic, maybe one more.
Oh yeah, Tokyo 20.
Yeah, do like one more Olympic.
We'll beat us.
Yes,
for
Yeah,
2020.
one more Olympic, maybe 2 more. Depends how my body hold up. Maybe I'll do 2 more.
Either way, we'll support.
Yeah, so
Be there, front and center.
so we'll see.
In the front of TV.
Well,
Okay.
Tokyo, Melissa,
I come and ask one juicy question.
What's the juice?
All right,
When
Rachel.
your eye has to like almost
Twitch.
pop. I'm about to answer the question. So, tell us about a time you made a regretful decision, and how did you overcome it?
Regret. I guess the biggest regret I have, but I don't like saying regret, but I guess the biggest regret I have was sitting out of school that long, you know. But I guess everything happened for a reason, so that's why I say I don't want to say regret. But I guess sitting out of school that long, and I overcame it, basically just found my way back to school, you know.
Got back
But
in it.
yeah, that was my biggest, because I was just sitting around doing nothing, you know, and I knew I was better than that, you know, just doing nothing. Yeah, so I said that was my biggest regret.
Okay, so we're gonna get into our fun questions. I don't know if you read these ones, so hopefully they'll be.
Oh, those second
Fun
page?
question.
I didn't look in the second page. Yo, hi.
I like strategically placed it so you wouldn't. Okay, what are your top 3 most used apps on your phone?
Instagram, Facebook, I guess. Instagram.
Really? You don't even post.
I look. I
Oh,
look.
okay.
Cause the notifications always come
Listen,
from my,
I mean,
my
how
phone.
would we post?
Right?
No, okay, you probably didn't get my message on Facebook. This is not
Did you?
This is, I don't have any hard feelings.
No, I apologize, but look, this is my
Listen,
No,
wait, hold on.
I would say,
Defend
because
defend my honor.
you know, if you're not friends with someone,
Yeah,
the message goes into message requests. So if you never
I
check
see those though.
you-
But look,
So you saw it.
no. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now, because
Drink
That's-
that water, some-
no, there's probably a lot of people that probably like mad because I try, I really do try, but
Right.
it's like a lot. I get a lot of messages.
That's what I figured. And then my friend was like, "Why don't you do it like
Yeah, it's like
write them on Snapchat?"
yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
the best, you know.
I said, "That's not professional." Ugh. And so I did it. I was ready to delete my Snapchat
Yes,
and
sir.
flee the state if you said no.
the Snapchat. How my people do it?
Most of the time, like if someone
No,
like
it's totally
Liberian,
cool. I knew you probably didn't see
yeah,
it.
like I get like so much messages, and it's hard to respond to everybody.
Exactly.
I try, you know, I don't want to be a hole, but
Yeah.
I try.
No, I really appreciate you like responding. 'Cause I
Yeah.
was like ready to move and delete my social
Was that
media
actually?
presence.
I was gonna say, was that one of like the most creative advice you've ever seen? Like somebody just, or do you get
Snapchat.
Snapchats all the time?
Asking to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, like
oh,
the way she asked.
I try to write a letter.
hey, I said this thing long, huh?
I was like trying to
Yeah.
me at night.
No, but
Fingers moving with his.
so what's the question you said? If like
Top 3 apps.
top 3.
Oh
apps.
wait, I don't know.
Go
That
ahead.
was-
What did you just ask?
Oh, she said, was that the most creative way
Yeah.
you've seen
Oh,
someone?
the Snapchat.
Yeah.
Someone sent me a letter.
Oh.
Gosh, I hate that person.
Someone sent me a
It
letter.
was in old English writing.
But
They dip the feather in the ink.
but I think, but like I said, like if like majority of the time, if you like Liberian and ask me to do something, I do it, you know, because I feel like
Yeah, you know us.
yeah,
You
basically.
know
No,
us.
I mean, I feel like we supposed to, you know, support each other.
Yeah.
So if you ask me, like, it was like being ask me to do an interview or something, or I'm gonna do it. But I've been saying no to like a lot of like American stuff.
Why?
Like even
Thank God.
they don't leave you alone.
Why are you saying no to them?
I mean, at first, you know, I do like interviews and stuff, but it just
Too much?
yeah, it was just too much. And then like it's just too much. But
I feel like they sensationalize.
yeah, and then
Some of the things that
then they add a lot of extra stuff that don't really
Yeah.
a lot of extra stuff.
It's really good that we're having this interview to actually clear up some of those misconceptions and things like that that are in the media.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's cool that you're actually taking on, you know, working with Liberian people. Do you feel like you're missing out because you're not accepting some of those interviews? Like,
Nah, I mean,
No.
the interview. I mean, it might help me, but I mean,
Either way, you
yeah,
do.
either, huh?
Ellen DeGeneres.
If Ellen calls, you should definitely not say no.
But yeah, like
Reply
a lot,
quick.
a lot of, like the stuff that's based like I get American ran. I just say no because after a while, all the interviews kind of get, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like too much. But like I said, it was like a Liberian, like a Liberian paper or or just like a media asked me to do, I'm gonna do it. You know, just cause.
Okay, so what is on your workout playlist? Drake, Future.
No, not even.
You don't like
I got one Future song in there.
Really?
What song is it?
Is it called Wicked?
Oh, Wicked.
I was like, Love Life.
Trap.
Uh,
I love that song.
It's Richard's favorite
yeah,
song.
Wicked. I like a lot of J. Cole stuff. I'm really mellow, so kind of.
How do you work out to J. Cole?
Right? Like,
I mean, that's like
They
a gen-
punched him.
I like J. Cole a lot.
Yeah.
I
but
do
like,
too, but-
I couldn't imagine working out to.
Yeah, I don't really like the crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like
I
really
love
hype
that.
stuff.
For real?
Yeah, I can only
Wow,
run
Howard.
that type.
No,
For
like,
real?
I'm working out.
But yeah, I just like.
Have you ever listened to you remember the 80s movie The Karate Kid, right?
No.
And the ending theme sound. You're the best around. No, okay. That's what I listen to. That's what makes me tick.
You serious?
I love 80s music.
For real?
Yeah.
Do you listen to African music on your playlist at all?
No, I don't.
Liberian music?
Oh, and I know they're gonna kill me for about. I don't, cause the Liberian entertainment world has been messing with me hard, so they're probably not gonna like
Will
that.
you share with us what you mean?
No, I mean like as far as like,
LEA?
yeah.
What do you mean they didn't?
Just been like just like
Support?
post, yeah, support. I
Okay.
should say.
Oh yeah, they have
Support.
been. I've been
Yeah.
seeing their posts. And you're gonna go to the LEAs this year?
I mean, if they invite me, if they
I'm
invite
sure
me,
they're gonna invite you. So
they
just
invite
be
me.
prepared to go.
Yeah.
It was like, sure.
yeah, they invite me, I'll go. You know.
That's pretty cool. Maybe you'll see us there. No, you
Yeah, right.
won't. What is your favorite Liberian dish?
I like eggplant soup.
Oh, that's good.
I
No,
really liked you for a
No, I
second
said that's
there.
good.
I was really with you until
don't-
this question.
You don't
Eggplant
like
soup?
Which
No.
you like everything so front.
I
Gosh.
don't like fish
I like my cassava.
unless it's.
I check it.
I love a chicken, but
He said he likes
but I
eggplant.
like fried fish.
I just
Yeah, I like
But
fried
where,
fish
he
also.
said eggplant. Where you get fried fish from?
I like fried
No, I said like
things
I
that
don't
she doesn't like.
fish.
You know what I don't like? I don't like fufu.
Thank you. Oh, I thought
I
I was
don't.
the only one.
I don't like some ingredients that they put in fufu. Like I can't have the fish in the fufu.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Morning. I go to sleep early.
Really?
Like I'm old. I go to sleep like 10, 9 sometimes. 9,
Wow.
like that, yeah.
That's
10. After when it hits 10, it get hard for me.
But when you're waking up 3 a.m.
I wake up like at 5, 6.
Yeah,
5,
that's
6.
what I mean.
Difference?
Yeah, wake up 5 to be happy, ready to go. But
What's your favorite word?
my favorite word.
They call them Melissa section.
My favorite word.
Yeah, just her word.
Let's see. Man, let's see. I don't know. I guess
Okay, what's the word you use the most?
that's what I'm trying to think. For sure.
Yeah, my people.
Hey man.
Amen.
I don't know. Probably like, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you are from St. Paul, so.
East side, East St. Paul. You know, we out here. No, I'm playing.
What is Super Bear?
Oh.
I was about to ask
And
you
when will
You
you
bust the question.
when will you bringing out a new episode?
I was just gonna repost all the videos again too. That's so funny. But
So leaving that risk.
huh?
Nothing.
Oh, Super Bear and Mighty Monk. It was my friend that got me to Mikado. He I don't know how he had some costumes, but he had the costumes, and we were just bored. You know,
So it's a bear costume?
there's a bear. You never seen the video? I'll show you the video.
The videos are hilarious.
But basically, it's a bear costume and a monkey costume, and we just run around doing stuff.
It's just funny or
I mean, we thought it was funny.
That's hilarious. That's what I knew. I was like, we're gonna be friends.
But yeah, so yeah, it basically became out of boredom, and I'm gonna go to Mikado because he got a game on the 10th, so I'm gonna go up there and I told him we gotta make one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, make one.
Your fans are waiting. Just me.
But yeah.
So, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve. When people leave the lights on.
Gosh, you're so Liberian.
I
When
wasn't
people-
that either.
That's exactly how I think too, because I heard it so much in my life. That's exactly how I think. When people leave the lights on, and when someone asks me something, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, or no, but it keep asking me again, you know.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you know, like I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but then like on like the day I'm supposed to do it, they ask me again, like, hey, don't forget like if I told you I'm gonna do it, you know, I mean, I'm remember to do it.
So you mean like confirming with you or thinking you're not going to do
Yeah,
it?
basically thinking I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah, but being like irritating about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's your most used emoji?
I'd probably say the laughing emoji.
Oh, that's a good one.
You're always laughing, even when
I
it's
always
not
laugh.
funny.
Always laughing. I just put it because it look good.
Yeah. That's a good one.
When you're not laughing.
I do too.
All right, cool. So that wraps up all our questions. We're going to transition now into our listener letters.
Woo!
So we do have some letters that are specifically for you, Emmanuel, and then we have another general one we'll all answer together.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump into it. What are some experiences you took from Rio that you will want to share with the kids that want to follow your footsteps, and what advice can you give them?
I say the biggest experience is just being able to be around different type of people, and I think that's just I think that helps you grow as a person.
Unfortunately, the rest of our question segment got cut off, and we don't have it recorded, so it's not included in this episode. So maybe one day Emmanuel will come back and we can redo the question segment. But now we're just going to transition to the end. Thank you. We just want to wrap up and tell you thank you so much, because for our listeners, Emmanuel doesn't know any of us from anywhere.
We just all
Literally.
We just cold called him when I called him, but
Snapchat.
we just reached out to him and he totally accepted and came on our show. So we really appreciate that, and we really want to tell you thank you. And we're really supportive of everything you do. We know you're gonna do so many more things. Your path is already bright and awesome, but there's more things to come. So that wraps up episode 4 of the Palava Hut. We'll see you all next week. We hope you enjoyed this episode.